Even with the massive doors that took up most of the front of the barn wide open, Gaia's skin was slick with sweat. Feet sliding like oil inside her point shoes, she focused on Bron's straight back in front of her. On the back wall of the barn, the blue sky filled a large window, also open and letting in the teasing salt breeze. Her mother's hand, somehow always cool, grasped her leg and eased it higher. "This leg is as dead as a stick," she said. "Can you feel it?" "No," said Gaia, careful not to shake her head. "Not the way you mean, anyway. It feels more like a burning bloody log about to burn off a burning bloody tree. Can't we stop now?" Bron snorted, and with his right hand resting lightly on the bar, he stretched his long, already straight back even taller, his arched foot at the end of his perfect alive leg pointing at her. Gaia grinned, and Margot's firm grip on her leg softened. "You'll never make a dancer if you let a little bit of sweat control you," she said. But she didn't sound too mad, and Gaia let her poor leg flop back down and turned around, swiping at her forehead with her arm. Surely their mother would take pity on them. The temperature had been in the mid-30s all week, and even higher in here. All Gaia could think about was floating in the cool sea. "It is a touch warm," Margot said, her ballet teacher expression changing into her mother look. "Do your cool-down stretches, both of you, and get a drink and some fruit, and then scarver. Only in the reef shallows, though, Gaia. No going out into the deep without your father watching." "Bron can watch," Gaia said. "Bron has to look after himself. He can't look after you as well." "Come on, Mum," Bron said. "She's not a baby. She'll be fine. You know the rules. If you don't want to stick with them, by all means stay here and we'll spend another 30 minutes working." Gaia lay still on the silky surface. It was the best feeling, the sun warm on her back while the cool water caressed her body, her arms, her legs, her feet, soothing her exhausted, taut muscles. If she turned her head to the side, she could see the evening sun held like cups of gold in the dimples of the sea surface. It filtered through long strands of her hair, freed to float on the far side of the strap that held the mask over her eyes. She returned her gaze to the gardens below. Most of the fish on the reef stayed in the same areas, around the same coral outcrops, whatever the season. But there were so many different species, Gaia never tired of it. She loved seeing her old friends, the squirrelfish, the butterfly, the Moorish idol. But with a flip of her feet, she could be over another coral bommy, and a fish she hadn't seen in weeks would scurry by. She could hear her quiet breathing through her snorkel and wished she could throw it away and breathe like a fish, discard her mask and flippers, even her swimsuit, and sink below the surface where the mermaids swam.